Hi, it's Steve from Lakeshore RV. Just going to do the video orientation on your lacrosse that you're going to be picking up. We'll start on the outside here. We'll work our way around it and finish inside. So just starting outside, you'll see the big electric awning. That's going to be controlled from the inside. I'll show you where the switch is, as well as the LED lighting under it. That is also on a switch that you can turn off and on from the inside. Two speakers, that will be, there's different zones on the stereo system inside, so I'll show you how to turn those off and on. That's controlled from the inside as well. You'll see right here this plate on the exterior of the coach. That is to hold a TV. That's a TV bracket. So if you wanted to put a TV out there, you do have power right there, and then coaxial right there if you want to hook up for the cable or antenna through that to watch TV on the outside. Going around to the pass-through storage here, you can see inside you've got your that's your extend and retract. This can be for your front jacks, the stabilizer jacks underneath there. There is a light obviously in there, and then that's your adapter from 50 amp to 30, so you can plug it in. That black adapter is from 30 down to 15, so you can plug it in at home, and then your sewer hose right there. As we go around to the front, you have a 12-volt battery in the box there. Your propane tanks are under the cover here. These are going to be, those will be filled for you. You do have a power tongue jack in the front where it says off and on. That's actually just for the light underneath if you want that. And then extend and retract right there to operate that. As we move over to the other side here, this is where all your hookups are going to be at. You have your freshwater fill, which is going to be right there. City Water Connect is right there. You're going to hook a hose up to it. You do have the cable and satellite connections right there. And then just below where the caution is right there, that is going to be your black tank flush. You'll hook a hose up to that to flush out the black tank. Make sure, just like it says, make sure that the valve is open all the way on the black tank, because as you fill that up with water, as it flushes out, it's got to come out the valve, otherwise it'll back up through the toilet. And then you do have under that outside shower. That's what this blue coil hose is right here, okay? And then you can just hook up a regular attachment on the end there, and then all the hoses and everything will just come right up from the bottom there. The next storage compartment right here, this is actually under the bed. You have your power cord is in there, and then you also have to manually back up the stabilizer jacks. That's what the wrench in there is for. So if you battery goes dead or whatever, you can go ahead and manually crank those jacks. Your sewer outlet connection is right here, and then you can also see for the gray and the black tank right there. That's where that will discharge out of. As we move next, you've got your gas electric hot water heater. That's actually operated in the inside up in the bathroom. I'll show you where the controls are for that. And then under it is your exhaust for the furnace. So really nothing you would need to do with that. As we go over, you have your access panel for your refrigerator. Again, nothing you would need to do with that. As we go around to the back here, you have your, this is where you're going to hook up your electric. Again, that is 50 amp, as it says right there, but you could hook it up into 30 and just run the one AC there. It wouldn't be an issue at all. Spare tire on the back, and then also ladder to get up on the roof back here as well. And then as we come over to the side, this is where you have your outside kitchen. You have your electric fridge right here, and then you do have storage underneath with a gas adapter, and then you have your pull-out stovetop right here, and this has the gas hose right here. There's your stovetop, and then the gas hose from this will actually connect. You'll see right under here there's a connection for the into the main gas line for it. So that's where that'll hook up right there. Let's get this clasp. There we go. So we move around to the front and go inside the camper. First thing you'll see when we come up into the hallway here is you have these lights right here. That's your main light right here, and then also the light next to it, this guy right here, that is for your awning lights. Two slide out switches right here. These are going to be for the two slide outs in the main living area. So super easy to bring it in, push in. You see that first one there is going to be for the kitchen, and also the love seats down there. So this comes in, it's electric motor. When it comes in all the way, you're going to hear the clutch disengage. It'll click. So wait for that. And then you're done. And then same when it goes out. To bring it out, we're just going to push out right here. And this will bring it out. And again, this is a gear-driven system. It's all underneath. And what happens, these two are, what happens when they come all the way in or go all the way out, the motor will disengage so it doesn't extend the slide out, and you'll hear the clutching. That noise right there, that's the clutch engaging, so it doesn't go out anymore. Actually stops that motor, disengages it. So both of them are going to be the exact same way. Right next to it, this is for your awning, in and out. That's pretty self-explanatory. Probably be similar to what you have right now, but that's for your power awning on the outside of the coach. As we come in into the main area of the coach, everything's going to be pretty self-explanatory. A lot of these switches, there's just little buttons on them right here. Same with these, just up above. Little power switch, turn them off and on. And those are 12 volts, so make sure you turn them off when you are not using them, or when you're on hook from power, because that will run right off your battery. You do have right here, your sofa is going to be a pull-out sofa, so you do have extra sleeping there. Your theater seating right here are going to be the pulls to extend that out. And then again, these little light switches right here. See the little center, just push in the center, and then that will turn on the light off and on right there. And then there's also one over here. Going over to the fridge, this will be similar. This is an RV fridge, gas electric. You see it's on auto. The little dot right there tells you that. You have your on-off switch right here, gas or electric, and then temperature set. And then right here, the instructions explain how to operate the fridge if you're unfamiliar with it. But it's pretty straightforward. Just keep it on. I keep it on automatic. On automatic, it will default to electric when you plug in, and go switch over to gas when you unplug. And then the temperature to set that's going to be right here, so you can set it to the temperature that you would like on it. Microwave's pretty much self-explanatory. The Antwood 3-burner stovetop, 1, 2, 3. It shows which burner is which, and then this will just fold up out of the way, and then on the end, that's a sparker for to ignite the propane. You can see it right down there. It works just like it would on a grill as far as sparking it to start. As we come over, this is your thermostat here, this Dometic, where it says on, off, and mode. You can see the mode right now, we're on cold. We click it again, we're going to go to furnace. You set the temperature, and then that would be off, no display. We can turn the fan on. The fan's on automatic. What that means is that fan will run when the AC is on. Otherwise, what you can do is you can turn it to high, and then that fan will run all the time, regardless if the AC is on or not. So just keep it on automatic, and then you can set your temperature right here. So 60, whatever temp you want to set it to. Okay? You just turn that on. Below that, you have, there is a carbon monoxide detector right here, and then under it is a propane detector. Either one of those go off, obviously there's an issue either with carbon monoxide or the propane. Obviously get out of the camper and then, figure out what's going on. Same with the smoke detector up here. That is 9-volt battery on that as well. Your circuit panel right here for your 12-volt fuses and your circuit breakers for the AC power, located right here in the bedroom. And then also in the bedroom you have right here, this is for the slide out, the bed slide here in the bedroom, and then just light switch right here. Okay. One other thing on this, you'll notice right here, this that green light that's lit up, that's to amplify the signal for the aerial antenna for the TV. So make sure that's on, okay? Green light means it's on. That's if you're pulling stations from the air through the antenna. If you are plugged into part cable, you want to turn that off because that will interfere with it. You would just turn that off. But keep it on to get your aerial TV stations. And then in the bathroom here, I'm showing you as far as the hot water heater. That's going to operate here. So gas or electric, they're both off right now, but you can choose which one. You don't need to do anything out at the unit itself. But to turn on the gas or electric, you would just do that right here. Next to that are your content tanks, and then also your water pump. If you want to turn the water pump on, you know, you fill your fresh water tank. That's what that would be about. And then next to that is your ground fault outlet there. So if you're losing power to some of your outlets, make sure this isn't tripped. If it is tripped, go ahead and reset it. If it trips again, then obviously you want to check out to why that is tripping. But that is the general overview of your camper. If you have any questions, you can get a hold of me anytime. You can call me at 231-736-9162. And again, guys, I appreciate your business and hope you have a lot of great memories with your new camper. Thank you much.